The benefits of sleep arguably outweigh anything else you can do for your body. Unfortunately, 35% of all Americans have some sort of sleeping disorder. I'll be going over how people can improve their sleep and how much sleep they need, coming up after this. People that don't get enough sleep don't prepare their mind and their body the way it should, and they get mentally and physically tired faster than the people that do get a good night's sleep. People that get a good night's sleep are more alert and make fewer mistakes. People that don't get a good night's sleep slowly start to lose their cognitive skills. They slowly start to lose their ability to concentrate, have a shorter attention span, and retain information. When people don't get enough sleep, they feel run down and tired all the time. The more severe cases of this is called neuropsychology disease or brain fog. People that have brain fog just feel like zombies all the time because they can't think clearly. They just feel like they're going through their day on autopilot. You start to feel hopeless and lose all motivation, belief in yourself, and slowly it can even lead to depression. You have to use a lot more energy to accomplish whatever it is you're doing than other people. It makes it a lot harder to accomplish anything. When you go to sleep, your brain keeps working, putting your short-term memories to long-term memories and detoxizing your system. If you don't go to sleep, your brain won't process these memories and detoxize your system the way it should. This will eventually lead to long-term problems like Alzheimer's, dementia, and sometimes even cancer. When you sleep, your brain also sends messages to your body to heal itself and grow bigger. So if you don't sleep, your body won't heal itself the way it should and eventually get run down. Since your body heals itself whenever it sleeps, people that have a lack of sleep age a lot faster than the people that don't. If you have a lack of sleep, you can look and feel 10 years older than what you really are. People that don't get enough sleep age so much faster than the people that don't that they even die faster. Their body just can't heal itself the way it should and eventually will wear itself out. That's how important sleep is. Now that we figured out sleep is very important for you, now let's figure out ways that you can fall asleep faster. The faster you go to sleep, the more sleep you get. I can't tell you how many times that I've just laid in bed not being able to go to sleep. There are lots of things that you can do to make your mind and body to fall asleep faster. Having a bedtime routine, turning off electronics, relaxing, and having a place where all you do is sleep are just a few. Your body gets used to doing certain things at a certain time. If you have a nighttime routine where you do certain activities, your body will tell itself to fall asleep whenever you do these activities. But what activities should you be doing? There are certain activities that help you go to sleep faster than others. You should be doing relaxing activities at the end of the night. If you do activities that stimulate your mind, it'll be harder for you to go to bed. You should restrict yourself from electronics 1 hour before bed. Electronics have a blue light in it that restricts your brain from making a chemical called melatonin. Melatonin helps you go to sleep, so if you restrict yourself from this, it'll be harder for you to go to sleep. I know what you're thinking. All I have to do is change my screen color from blue to a different color and I'm good. Well, that's not exactly true. If you have electronics going, you are engaging your brain in something new. Whenever you engage your brain in something new, it's much harder for it to shut down. When you learn something new, your brain stays stimulated and focused. Whenever your brain stays stimulated and focused, it won't shut down the way it should. So even if you change the screen on your electronics, it's still going to keep you up. In order to go to sleep faster, you need to stop engaging your brain and body in new activities and start relaxing 1 hour before bed. If you keep on engaging your brain and body into new activities, you'll keep on stimulating your brain and you won't lose any adrenaline in your body and it'll be hard for you to go to bed. There are a few things that you can do to relax your mind and body before bed. Reading and meditating relaxes your mind and reduces stress and anxiety. Stretching and taking warm showers relaxes your body and tells it it's time to go to sleep. Your brain associates activities with times and places. So if you have a designated time and a designated place where you go to sleep, your brain will tell your body it's time to go to bed whenever you go to that place during that time. This only works if you're only doing one activity at that time in that place. If you're doing other activities in bed, it'll confuse your brain and it won't work. So you won't be able to do your homework or eat while you're in bed. I know you're going to have to change up your life a little bit in order to accomplish these things, but you should have no problem falling asleep faster. For some people with sleeping problems, changing up your life a little bit in order to go to bed faster is well worth it. Deep sleep is where your mind and body heal the most. Deep sleep is the most important part of sleep. If you don't get into deep sleep, your body won't heal and grow the way it should. Everyone goes into deep sleep at different rates. Some people can go into deep sleep faster and stay in deep sleep longer than other people. There are some things that you can do to help you though. Eating certain foods, exercising during the day, the position of which you sleep, and the temperature in the room of which you're sleeping in can all help. There are certain foods that you should never eat 7 hours before bed. Foods that you should avoid are foods that have caffeine, sugar, alcohol, and nicotine in them. All these things have chemicals in them that keep your mind alert and stimulated. There are certain foods that you should never eat 7 hours before bed. Caffeine, sugar, alcohol, and nicotine all have certain things in them that keep you up because it stimulates your mind. You should avoid greasy and fatty foods like cheeseburgers and pizza. Greasy and fatty foods are hard to digest and can give you stomach acid. I know that these foods are a lot of the things that most people eat, but you have to avoid them. Exercise during the day improves your overall sleep, relieves stress, and reduces anxiety. If you exercise during the day and burn off energy, it'll make you more tired at night, which will make you fall asleep faster. You will also be a more restful and sound sleeper, which improves your deep sleep. Exercising for 30 minutes during the day will improve your sleep and your overall health. Jogging in the morning will help you go to sleep faster and improve your cardiovascular system. Doing strength training in the afternoon will make you tired more, so it'll go into deep sleep faster and improve your strength. Just don't do it 2 to 3 hours before bed. It's a hard one to master, but sleeping on your back will improve your overall sleep. Over an extended period of time, your sleep posture can really affect how you sleep and your overall health. It's a hard one to master, but it is well worth it. Sleeping on your back helps align your spine, your neck, and your head, which relieves pain, which helps you to stay into deep sleep longer. It also helps your lungs inflate freely, pumping oxygen to your brain, which helps you stay in deep sleep. You can also prevent acid reflux disease. Believe it or not, the temperature in your room can affect your overall sleep. Your body craves an ideal temperature when it sleeps, so if your room is too hot or too cold, your body will have a hard time sleeping. It's hard to know what your ideal temperature is. Some say it's 65 degrees Fahrenheit, where others will tell you it's between 60 and 68 degrees. If you don't know what your ideal temperature is, just put it between 60 and 68, and if you're off a degree, I think it'll be okay. I know what you're thinking. You really need to get into a daily and nightly routine in order to get a good night's sleep. Well, that's because you really do. Getting into a routine will improve your overall sleep, productivity, and just improve your overall health in general. Now we know the importance of sleep, but we still have to figure out how much sleep you actually need. Most people say you need about 8 hours of sleep. Well, this might be true for most people, but it's not exactly true for everyone. Sleeping is like hydrating. Everyone says you just need a certain amount of sleep and you're good, but really that's not the case. Everyone needs a different amount of sleep, and that's because there are a few different variables to how much sleep you actually need. When you go to bed, it does play a factor in how much sleep you actually need, because your brain makes melatonin, which is a chemical that your brain makes to help you go to sleep between the hours of 9 and 6. If you don't go to bed between these hours, you're going to go against what your brain tells you to do, and it's not going to end up well. Another reason for you to go to bed during the hours of darkness is because your body goes to sleep much faster and much deeper when there is no light. If there is light in your room, even if it's artificial, your body is going to think that it's sunlight and it needs to get up. That's why you need to sleep in a pitch black dark room. Sleeping helps you build up more energy so you can work out and study. If you work out and study regularly, your body is going to get into a habit of sleeping longer so it can build up more energy for you to work out and study. This is just your body's natural way of building up energy for you. Your body and brain repairs itself whenever you sleep. That's why the more you work out and the more you use your brain, the more you need to sleep to repair itself. That's why the people that do more need to sleep more. When it comes to sleep cycles, however many you need is debatable. And I say that because some people say you need 4 and some people say you need 5, even though both of these people say that they were backed up by scientific data whenever they made this claim. So if you want to learn more about sleep cycles and get a better understanding about them, you can look them up and see what's going on. The research that I've found says that some people say that you need 4 to 5 sleep cycles per night that go between 90 and 110 minutes, and you do 4 to 5 of these per night. The body and brain repair itself the most when you're in deep sleep. So the faster you get there and the longer you stay there, the less sleep you need. Since everyone goes through their sleep sleep cycles at a different rate. Everyone needs a different amount of sleep. Since everyone does different activities that require them to get more sleep, and since everyone goes through their sleep cycles at a different rate, everyone needs a different amount of sleep, somewhere between 7 and 9, and not just your standard 8. If you want to know how much sleep you need, just add up all these variables, and just remember, the more you do, the more you need to sleep. So I'd just like to say thank you for everyone that watched this video, and just remember, the benefits of sleep arguably outweigh anything else you can do for your body, and the faster you get to sleep and the deeper sleep you get, the better you're off. If you like this video, please subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and I should be getting new videos every week.